Some of the most impressive religious treasures in the University of Cambridge collections are the numerous manuscripts of the Christian Bible. However, one manuscript stands out among the rest. We call this Codex Bezae Cantabrigiensis, or simply Codex Bezae. The initial word codex tells us about the format of the manuscript. A codex, in contrast to a scroll, is the standard form we use today for our printed books. A codex is constructed with several facing pages, a book spine, and some form of a cover to protect the front and back pages. The word Bezae comes from the name of the manuscript's previous owner, Theodore Beza, a well-known Swiss reformer who gave the codex to the University of Cambridge in 1581, where it remains to this day. Its current home in Cambridge is where the manuscript received the final part of its name, Cantabrigiensis. As far as we can tell, it was hand-copied around the year 400 of the Common Era. That's over 1,000 years before the invention of the printing press, and makes this manuscript around 1,600 years old. As soon as we begin to look at the pages, we notice a few things. Many of the pages have tiny holes in them, some have been severely stained with chemicals, and when we look at the writing, we do not find spaces between most of the words. But most importantly, we can observe that some of the letters on the left pages look different from those on the right pages. That's because this manuscript is a bilingual codex, copied in Greek on the left side and Latin on the right side. The current contents of these pages include the 4 canonical Gospels in the order Matthew, John, Luke, and Mark, followed by 1 page of John's 3rd letter and the Acts of the Apostles. However, it is likely that the original manuscript contained the other 2 letters of John and possibly the book of Revelation. While there are many interesting features of this bilingual text, we will highlight 2. The first is a unique saying attributed to Jesus in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 6, verse 4. At the end of this verse, the Codex reads, "On the same day when he saw a certain man working on the Sabbath, he said to him, 'O man, if you know what you are doing, you are blessed. But if you do not know, you are cursed and a transgressor of the law.'" This saying is not found in any other manuscript. The second feature worth mentioning is the overall length of the book of Acts in Codex Bezae. While some sections of Acts are lost in the Codex, we find a text that is around 800 words longer than the Greek text which is translated in printed Bibles today. Like many manuscripts, the history of Codex Bezae only began with its production in the 5th century. It has a long history as the Codex made its way from Lebanon to a monastery in Lyon, France, then to Geneva, and finally into the Cambridge University Library. The presence of marginal notes and corrections on the pages, which were added through the centuries, is a testament to Codex Bezae's importance throughout history and to this very day.